Welcome to Fluent English Daily, the professional way to master the English.
So, Emily, I told the manager I did many things, and he just stared at me. Was that wrong?
It is a common mistake, John. Most people struggle to talk about their past clearly.
I see. I really need help.
Today, we will show you exactly how to talk about your job interview work experience using simple, powerful words.
I feel better already. Hi, everyone. I'm John.
And I'm Emily. Welcome to Fluent English Daily. Let's learn together. English for work. I am so happy you are here today.
Me too, Emily. I really need this. My last interview was, well, not so good. I felt like a child trying to explain a big puzzle.
Oh, I understand that feeling. Talking about your job interview work experience is hard. You have so many memories, and you want to say everything at once.
Exactly. I say, I worked in an office. I used a computer. I was busy. But the manager looked bored. How do I make it sound professional?
Let's start with the first step. You need to introduce your experience in a clear way. Think of it like a map. You don't show every small street, you show the main road.
A map. I like that. So I shouldn't tell them about the time the coffee machine broke.
No, definitely not. You start with your title and the time you spent there. For example, you can say, in my last role, I was a sales assistant for 3 years.
Aha! In my last role. That sounds much better than I had a job.
Right. It is one of those simple business English phrases that makes a big difference.
Okay, so I say my title and how long I worked there. What's next?
Next, you talk about your job responsibilities. But be careful, John. Don't just list tasks. Tell them what you were responsible for.
What is the difference?
Well, a task is, I answered the phone. A responsibility is, I managed customer calls and solved their problems.
Oh, I see. It sounds like I have more power when I say it that way.
Exactly. You are showing them that you took care of things. You were the person in charge of those duties.
So if I worked in a kitchen, I shouldn't just say I cooked food.
Right. You could say, I was responsible for preparing meals for over 100 guests every day.
Wow, that sounds much more impressive. It shows I can handle a busy room.
Exactly. That leads us to the next part, your professional achievements. This is where many people get shy.
Yes, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging. I don't want to say I'm the best.
You don't have to brag, John. You just need to show results. Managers love results. They love numbers.
Numbers? Like how much money?
It could be money, or it could be time, or even people. For example, instead of saying, I helped the team, say, I helped the team finish the project 2 weeks early.
I see. It gives the manager a clear picture of what I can do.
Yes, it's like proof. If you say you are good at your job, that's an opinion. If you say you finished a project early, that's a fact.
I think I understand. Facts are better than opinions in a job interview.
Very true. Now, John, what about your skills? How do you talk about those?
Well, I usually just say I'm good at Excel or I'm a hard worker.
Those are good skills, but you need to show them with real examples. This is a big part of interview preparation.
A real example. Can you give me one?
Sure. If you say you have good communication skills, you should follow it with a story. You could say, for example, I once had a very angry customer. I listened to them, stayed calm, and found a solution. In the end, the customer was happy and thanked me.
Ah, so the story proves the skill.
Exactly. It makes your skill real. It's not just a word on a paper anymore.
I'm starting to feel like I actually have some good stories to tell.
I know you do. Everyone does. You just have to find them. Now, let's talk about something a bit harder: career growth and job changes.
Oh, this is the scary part. What if they ask why I left my last job? I don't want to say anything bad about my old boss.
You're right. Never say anything bad about a past employer. It makes you look unprofessional.
So, what do I say?
Focus on growth. Use phrases like, I'm looking for a new challenge, or I want to develop my skills in a bigger company.
I see. So, it's not about leaving the old job, it's about moving towards a new goal.
Precisely. You're talking about your career growth. It shows that you are ambitious and you want to learn.
That sounds very positive. I always worried that changing jobs look bad, like I can't stay in one place.
Not at all, as long as you explain it confidently. You can say, I enjoyed my time there, but I felt it was time for me to take the next step in my career.
Take the next step. I like that. It sounds like a journey.
It is a journey, and the interview is just a conversation about that journey.
A conversation where I have to be very careful with my words.
True, but that's why we use these business English phrases. They help you stay on track. Let's practice a common question. John, tell me about a time you solved a problem at work.
Let me think. Okay, in my last role, we had a problem with the filing system. It took forever to find documents.
Good start. Now, what did you do?
I organized the files by date and color. It was much faster after that.
Great. Now let's add some of those professional touches. Try saying, I noticed our filing system was slow. To improve efficiency, I created a new system using color coding. As a result, the team saved 3 hours every week.
Wow, to improve efficiency, and as a result, those phrases make me sound so much more professional.
They do, and they're simple to learn. You're just connecting your actions to a positive result.
I feel so much more confident now, Emily. Interview preparation really is about how you frame your story.
Exactly, John. Your job interview work experience is your story. You just need to tell it clearly and with pride.
Pride, but no bragging.
Exactly. Just the facts and the results.
I see. We talked about so much. Introducing the role, responsibilities, achievements, skills, and growth. It feels like a complete plan.
It is, and the more you practice these phrases, the more natural they will sound.
Right. I should practice them out loud, maybe in front of a mirror.
That is a wonderful idea. Or record yourself on your phone and listen back. You'll hear how professional you sound.
I might be surprised by myself.
I think you will be. You have a lot of great experience, John. You just needed the right words to share it.
Thanks, Emily. This was really helpful. I'm actually looking forward to my next interview now.
That's the spirit. It's all about feeling safe and ready.
So, what should we look at next? I feel like I have my past ready, but what about the future?
That's a great question. Talking about your goals is just as important as talking about your past.
I agree. I want to make sure the manager knows I want to stay and grow with them.
Well, let's dive into that in just a moment. But first, let's think about how to summarize everything we just said.
Oh, like a quick review?
Exactly. Remember, use in my previous role, focus on responsibilities, show your achievements with numbers, and always talk about career growth as a positive move.
Got it. It's about being clear and staying positive.
Perfectly said, John.
See, I'm learning.
You really are. Now, if you're listening at home, try to think of one achievement from your last job. Just one.
That's a good challenge. Even something small counts, right?
Every small success is a step forward.
I like that. It makes everything feel less scary.
Exactly. Now, let's keep this momentum going and talk about the next part of the interview process. You know, John, before we move on to the more difficult questions, I think it is a very good idea to look at some of the special words we used.
I agree. Sometimes when I talk about my job interview work experience, I feel like I am using the same three words over and over again. I say work, do, and good. It is a bit boring, isn't it?
It is normal to feel that way. When we're nervous, we use simple words. But today, we want to learn some secondary keywords that make you sound more professional. Let's start with a big one: job responsibilities.
Aha, job responsibilities. I've heard that before. It sounds very official. What does it actually mean in simple English?
Think of it as your daily to-do list at your old job. It's the list of things you were expected to do. For example, if you worked as a waiter, your job responsibilities were taking orders, cleaning tables, and talking to customers.
I see. So if the manager asks, what were your job responsibilities? I should not just say, I worked. I should explain the specific things I did every day.
Exactly. It shows that you understand your role. In your last job, John, what was one of your main job responsibilities?
Let me think. Well, I worked in a small shop. My job responsibilities included checking the stock and helping people find what they needed. Is that right?
That is perfect. You used the phrase job responsibilities included. That is a very nice way to start a sentence. It sounds calm and clear.
It does sound better. I feel more like a professional already. But Emily, I sometimes get confused between that and the next phrase, professional achievements.
Oh, that is a great point. Many people get these mixed up. While job responsibilities are the things you had to do, professional achievements are the things you did well.
Oh, so one is just the work and the other is the success.
Precisely. Let's go back to your shop example. Your responsibility was checking the stock, but maybe your professional achievement was that you found a way to organize the stock faster so the shop saved time.
Aha, so an achievement is like a win. It's a result.
Exactly. Managers love to hear about professional achievements. It tells them that you don't just do the work, you do it excellently. You can use words like improved, increased, or managed.
Wow, okay. So if I say I improved the customer service, that's a professional achievement.
Yes, and you can even add a little detail. I improved the customer service by answering questions more quickly. That sounds very strong.
I am writing this down. Professional achievements. Okay, now what about career growth? I hear people say this when they talk about moving from one job to another.
Right. Career growth is all about your journey. It's how you move forward in your professional life. It's not just about getting a higher salary, though that is nice too.
Yes, money is good, but what else is career growth?
It's about learning new skills and taking on more difficult tasks. For example, if you started as an assistant and became a manager after 2 years, that's clear career growth.
I see. So when I explain why I left my last job, I can say I was looking for more career growth.
Yes, that is a very positive way to explain a change. It shows that you're ambitious and you want to learn more. You're not just running away from an old job, you're moving toward a better future.
That feels much safer to say. I always feel guilty talking about leaving a job, but saying I want career growth sounds proud.
It should. It's good to want to grow. Now, let's talk about how we prepare for these conversations. This brings us to our next phrase, interview preparation.
Oh, I know this one. This is what I am doing now, right? Listening to you and practicing?
Laughs. Exactly. Interview preparation is the work you do before you walk into the room. It's researching the company, practicing your answers, and choosing the right clothes.
Is it also about learning business English phrases?
Oh, definitely. Using business English phrases is a huge part of interview preparation. These are special words that we use at work to sound more polite and professional.
Can you give me an example of one?
Sure. Instead of saying, I want to tell you about my work, you can say, I would like to walk you through my job interview work experience.
Walk you through, like taking a walk in the park.
A little bit. It means to explain something step by step in a very clear way. It's a very common business English phrase. It makes the listener feel like you are leading them through your story.
I like that. It sounds very smooth. Let me walk you through my experience. Wow, I sound like a CEO.
You do. And that's the power of good interview preparation. When you know these phrases, you feel more confident. You don't have to worry about finding the right words because you already have them ready.
I see. So if I prepare well, I won't be as nervous when I talk about my professional achievements or my career growth.
Exactly. It all connects. When you understand your job responsibilities, you can identify your achievements. When you know your achievements, you can show your career growth. And when you have your business English phrases ready, you can explain everything clearly.
It is like building a house. Each word is a brick.
That is a beautiful way to put it, John. Well, you're becoming quite the poet today.
Well, I'm just happy to have these tools. Before, I just had a pile of bricks but no plan. Now I feel like I have a map.
I'm so glad. Remember, everyone started where you are. Even the most successful managers had to learn how to talk about their job interview work experience for the first time.
Really? Even you, Emily?
Oh, especially me. My first interview was a disaster. I forgot the name of the company.
No way. That makes me feel much better.
See, we all learn. The important thing is to keep practicing these simple words. Let's repeat them one more time for our listeners. Job responsibilities.
Job responsibilities. The things I did every day.
Professional achievements.
Professional achievements. My wins and successes.
Career growth.
Career growth. How I move forward and learn more.
And finally, interview preparation.
Interview preparation. Getting ready and learning my business English phrases.
Perfect. You have a great memory, John.
Thank you, Emily. I feel much more prepared now. What are we going to do next?
Well, now that we have our words, we need to put them into real sentences. We need to talk about how to actually answer the questions the manager will ask.
Oh, like the tell me about yourself question?
Exactly. That's often the very first thing they ask. It can be scary, but we'll make it easy.
I am ready. I have my notebook and my coffee. Let's keep going.
That's the spirit. And for everyone listening at home, maybe take a moment to think about your own professional achievements. What is one thing you're proud of?
That's a good idea. I'm going to think about my shop again and find one more achievement while we take a tiny breath.
Great idea, John. We'll be right back to talk about how to put all of this together in a real conversation.
I can't wait. See you in a second, Emily.
See you soon, John. Now, John, since we just talked about those new words, are you ready to practice speaking together?
I think so, but I am a bit nervous. Speaking during a real interview is so different from just thinking about it.
Oh, I know that feeling. That is why we are going to do some shadowing today. I will say a simple sentence using our key words, and you just repeat it after me. We will take it very slowly.
Shadowing. Okay. I will listen to your voice and try to sound just like you.
Exactly. And for everyone listening at home, you can do this too. When I pause, you say the sentence out loud. Let's start with our first important topic, your job interview work experience. John, repeat this after me. I want to share my job interview work experience with you.
I want to share my job interview work experience with you.
Wow, John, that was very clear.
Really? I felt a bit slow.
Slow is good. Slow is calm. When you are in an interview, speaking slowly helps the manager understand you. Let's try that one again, but even more smoothly. I want to share my job interview work experience with you.
I want to share my job interview work experience with you.
Perfect. Now, let's move to the next part. We need to talk about job responsibilities. These are the things you did every day. Repeat this. In my last role, my job responsibilities included helping customers.
In my last role, my job responsibilities included helping customers.
Good, you caught the rhythm there. Let's try that word responsibilities one more time. It is a long word. Responsibilities.
Responsibilities.
Aha, you got it. Now the whole sentence again. In my last role, my job responsibilities included helping customers.
In my last role, my job responsibilities included helping customers.
That sounds so professional. How do you feel saying that?
I feel like a real office worker. It sounds much better than just saying, I talk to people.
Exactly. That is the power of using business English phrases. They make your simple actions sound important. Let's try another one. This one is about your professional achievements. These are the good things you finished or won. Repeat after me. One of my professional achievements was finishing the project early.
One of my professional achievements was finishing the project early.
Let's try to put a little more pride in your voice. You did a great job. Try it again. One of my professional achievements was finishing the project early.
One of my professional achievements was finishing the project early.
Yes, I can hear the smile in your voice now. That is very important. The person interviewing you wants to see that you are proud of your work.
I see. So it's not just the words, it's the feeling too.
Right, it's about confidence. Let's try a sentence about career growth. This is how you moved up or learned more. Repeat after me. I'm looking for career growth in this new company.
I'm looking for career growth in this new company.
Very nice. Career growth. Say it again.
Career growth.
Perfect. It shows you want to stay and learn. Now, John, let's talk about interview preparation. This is what we are doing right now. Repeat this sentence. My interview preparation helps me feel ready and calm.
My interview preparation helps me feel ready and calm.
Do you really feel calm, John?
Actually, yes. Repeating these sentences makes them feel easier. It's like my mouth is getting used to the words.
That's the secret. Your muscles need to practice. Let's try a slightly longer one. We'll combine two ideas. I'm proud of my professional achievements and my career growth.
Ooh, that's a long one. Let me try. I'm proud of my professional achievements and my career growth.
Very good. You paused in the middle. That was very natural. It gave me time to listen.
I was just trying to remember the next word.
But it worked. Silence is your friend in an interview. It shows you are thinking. Let's try one more with our primary keyword. I can explain my job interview work experience clearly.
I can explain my job interview work experience clearly.
Aha! Look at you! You said that with so much energy.
I'm starting to believe it, Emily. This interview preparation is really helping.
I'm so happy to hear that. Let's try some more business English phrases. These are like small tools you can use anytime. Repeat after me. I was responsible for managing the daily schedule.
I was responsible for managing the daily schedule.
I successfully increased sales by 10%.
I successfully increased sales by 10%.
Wow, great job! Using a number like 10% is a great way to show your professional achievements.
Really? Just a simple number?
Yes, numbers are clear in every language. It makes your job interview work experience look very real. Let's try one more. I enjoy taking on new job responsibilities.
I enjoy taking on new job responsibilities.
You are doing so well. I want everyone listening to take a deep breath. John, take a breath too.
Okay, I feel ready for more.
Good. Let's try, my previous job gave me many skills for this role.
My previous job gave me many skills for this role.
I'm excited to bring my professional achievements to your team.
I'm excited to bring my professional achievements to your team.
You sound like a boss, John.
I like that. I feel like I'm ready to walk into an office right now.
That's the spirit. Remember, the goal of this interview preparation is to make these words feel like your own. You're not just reading them, you're saying them from your heart.
I see, so I should think about my own life when I say them.
Exactly. When you say professional achievements, think about that one time you helped a customer or fixed a problem.
I'm thinking about the time I organized the supply room. It was a mess, and I made it perfect.
That's a great achievement. Let's practice saying that. One of my professional achievements was organizing the supply room.
One of my professional achievements was organizing the supply room.
Perfect. You see, you can use these phrases for anything. It doesn't have to be a giant project. It just has to be something you did well.
I feel much more confident now, Emily. Thank you.
You are very welcome. We have practiced so many good sentences today. We talked about job responsibilities, career growth, and how to describe your job interview work experience.
And I learned some great business English phrases, too.
You certainly did. You should be very proud of yourself.
I am. I think I'll go home and practice these in the mirror.
That is a wonderful idea. Mirror practice is the best. It helps you see your own smile.
Right. I'll try to look as happy as I feel.
Well, you did a great job today, but don't go away just yet. We have more to talk about.
Oh? What's next?
Well, now that we have the words, we need to know how to answer the actual questions the manager will ask.
Oh, the scary questions.
They aren't scary if you're ready. We're going to look at some very common questions about your experience.
I'm ready. Let's keep going.
That's the spirit. But first, let's take a tiny break and think about everything we just practiced. To our listeners, why don't you try to say your favorite phrase one more time? We'll be right back with the next part of our guide to your job interview work experience. You did so well with those sentences, John. Practice really helps, doesn't it?
It does. My tongue feels a bit more comfortable with those business English phrases now. I used to get stuck on the long words, but now they feel much easier to say.
That is wonderful to hear. You are becoming more natural every minute. Now it is time for our favorite part of the show, the question of the day.
Oh, I love this part. It helps me think about my own story and my job interview work experience. What is the question for today, Emily?
Today, we want to hear from you, our listeners. Here is our question. When you think about your career, what is one professional achievement you are most proud of?
That is a big question. It's about more than just listing your job responsibilities. It's about showing your career growth and what you really did well.
You are right, John. Talking about achievements shows the manager that you are a hard worker. To help our listeners with their interview preparation, let's give 5 simple examples of how to answer this.
Okay, let's hear them. I will listen carefully.
Example 1. I am proud that I improved the filing system at my last office. It helped my team find papers much faster.
Aha, that is great. Example 2. One of my professional achievements was learning a new computer program in just 1 week to help my team.
Example 3. I am happy that I helped a very angry customer feel calm and satisfied with our service.
That is a hard one. Example 4. I am proud of my career growth because I started as an intern and became a manager in 2 years.
And example 5. I organized a team lunch every Friday, which made our office a much happier place to work.
Wow, those are all so good. They use simple words but sound very strong.
Exactly. Now we want to hear from you. Please share your answer with us. It helps you practice your English.
Yes, please tell us. It helps everyone learn and feel more confident.
Before we move on to our next part about handling tricky questions, let's take a short breath and think about those achievements. Before we go, let's look back at what we learned today. Talking about your job interview work experience doesn't have to be scary.
Right. It is about sharing your story, one step at a time. I feel much more relaxed now than when we started.
Exactly. We talked about describing your job responsibilities and sharing your professional achievements using simple, clear words.
And those business English phrases really help. They make me sound more professional, but I still feel like myself.
That is the goal, John. You want the manager to see the real you. Remember, everyone started somewhere.
Aha, I see. I just need to practice and be patient with my career growth.
Yes. Thank you for joining us today. You did a wonderful job. We are very proud.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.
Take care and keep practicing each and every day. You can do it.
Congratulations on making it all the way through the lesson with Emily and John. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button right in the center of your screen so you never miss our next lesson. You can also check out more videos right over here on the left or right side. We've picked them just for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.